Okay, hold on. I'm actually gonna have to talk about this because this is concerning to me. And I'm sure it's concerning for many other people. So if you don't know what's happening, recently AI content has been taking over YouTube. There's a recent video of I don't know, this pug saving a baby. It got like over 357 million views, which I think is crazy. I'm kind of glad in a way that AI is advancing, but I'm also not glad because when you do content creation on YouTube, you have to take time out of your day to do it. Not rarely that long, but I personally enjoy it. I think YouTube is a passion of mine, and I would absolutely love to become one of the greatest YouTubers someday. Hopefully soon, so I can show people the amazing freaking content I have in the future. I have so many things planned. Like literally, I always wanted to do a game show, but that's besides the point. I'm talking about AI. What I feel like should happen, and I'm just going to say this bluntly, is that there should be a filter for AI content. When you create a video, it shows that this content has been created by AI, which should be a tick, right? Which should be a checklist. What YouTube also needs to do is to create a specific algorithm I feel like will benefit content creators that doesn't use AI and content creators that use AI away from that. I think they should separate AI content creators from normal content creators that I actually enjoy. For example, I've been watching G-Man Lives for the past, I don't know, like years now, right? I've been watching G-Man Live, some Ordinary Gamers, Penguin Zero, freaking John Hancock now. I don't know who John Hancock is, but it's in my recommendations, so clearly it's awesome. And Pyrocynical and Dolan Darkest, etc, etc, etc. What I'm trying to say is I watch original content creators that grew up from all the way back then until now, and the fame and the videos they made clearly goes down in history. It's just sickening that AI is somehow just getting all the fame and attention. And sadly, I'm going to explain it to you this way. I never saw that pug video. I never saw the pug video on my YouTube shorts. I never saw it in my recommendations. I never saw it anyway. When I scroll through YouTube shorts, it only gives me Linus tech tips sometimes. It gives me like video game logic and stuff like that. It never gives me that pug video. And what I think is it's the average person who goes on YouTube every day. So for example, your mother, your father, you know, who doesn't watch specific content creators, they like to cater towards other people. So what they do is they go on YouTube shorts, you know, or the baby even, or freaking baby, teenagers and young influential people go on YouTube shorts that haven't watched YouTube, because I grew up with YouTube for 12 years and I've basically watched every single content creator grow up with me and at the same time gather the fame they have today, which is freaking awesome. Like for example, I remember watching some Ordinary Gamer when he used to do those gaming videos, but now he talks about conspiracy theories and stuff. It's just very alarming because I feel like there needs to be something done about it, but I'm just gonna say this harshly. And I feel like there needs to be a separation of AI content towards original content creators that spend time and take the time out of the day to talk about something, even if it's slop, right? Commentary slop that everyone's talking about, that is okay, like I'm doing right now. At least it's not AI. Because I feel like if it is AI and the person you're watching you don't know is AI the whole time, it's just disgusting. It's completely disgusting and completely fucking gross. There needs to be some form of leveling to this. This comment actually makes a lot of sense. I went to watch Penguin Zero's video because everyone was talking about this. YouTube could do the responsible thing. When a piece of content is flagged by users generate as AI generated, a blurb or an overlay pops up telling users that the content they are about to watch is AI generated or a portion of the content is AI generated. Additionally, YouTube could make a setting in YouTube itself that allows you to skip the content that is AI generated. Now this will never happen, seeing as this content might generate a lot of revenue for YouTube and they want to maximize that profit margin every day, which is why ad blockers are in their sites and not AI generated content. Which what will probably end up happening, a third-party application or an extension will be made to siphon AI content out of users' feed, and once YouTube catches wind of that someone who is making a filter for YouTube, Google will try to take it down, which is probably will happen soon. But I hope this doesn't happen because this is actually very concerning. because I just feel like it's just not right. To the people, if you're watching this video and you're a content creator yourself, I feel like you're far better than any of those people behind the screen making AI content. Let me tell you. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go a step further. You are the most beautiful person in this entire world, and you are much better than those AI content generating fat fucks that are standing behind the screen making these prompts for no actual effort at all. My channel isn't that big at the moment. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's why I made a Patreon. I hope that you can support me down below, because I feel like this is definitely gonna impact people. It's come to a point where a lot of YouTubers, if they not even up there, I think Patreon is the best way to support YouTubers, or channel membership, which I'm very excited for actually. I hope that sometime I can actually spend so much more time on these videos and game shows, which I said before. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say about it. Like, this will affect content creation as a whole, and a lot of upcoming creators that are really amazing and needs more recognition than this fucking slop that's been on the internet. I think it's just completely dog shit that something like this can grow on the platform. So yeah, that's it. But you cannot say that my content is AI generated. I hold my case. The minute I start using AI generated content for my content, that's when you know I've fallen off completely. That's when you know I'm dead. Alright, I'm dead. I'm no longer a human anymore. I've given myself up. I sold my soul to the devil, and now I'm in a machine, okay? Never in a million years am I gonna do that thing. Thank you very much. As it's wholesome to see a puppy save a baby, as long as YouTube does something about it and it's not getting out of hand. That's all I have to say.